Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long while since I last updated you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but it's just been crazy since the last video I uploaded. And you know what? I had even scripted this video out. I was gonna make 2 videos because there's like 2 things I wanted to talk about, but then I decided, I was like, no, you know what? It's an update video, and the whole point of these videos is that not only do I want to get more information out there about the cancer community and what it's like and just all the things I've learned. I'm still learning so many things that I'm like, I didn't even know that could be a thing. Anyways, I had this video scripted out, and I had it. I actually have the script right here next to me, but I decided, no, I'm coming back. Let's just be raw and real, and we'll get everybody caught up. Sorry that my voice sounds shaky. That would be because of my tremors. It does not help, but I shake a lot, and this isn't even the worst. And then my hand, that looks like a blimp, along with my arm. I have a lot of swelling because of all of the fluids that we're still trying to figure out why my body is taking them. So anyways, I went to write the script for this video, and I didn't remember that I had done an update video when I was admitted. So I remember that I had already some of the things I already told you guys. So when I went to, I was doing something, and I ended up on my channel, and I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, so I already told them this part. So I went to edit and do all of that. At that time, I remember I only had the edema, which is just like a fluid sac. Now I have a full lymphedema, which is just like, it means the fluids are on the outside where they should be on the inside, basically. I guess that's the best way I can explain that. So I have a lot of healing to do with that, and I have these leg reps on. No more wound vac. My wounds are actually looking really good. Being that they're all closed now, you know, there's no hole in my foot anymore. And, you know, this, with the creatinine and the fluids and then the wound and stuff, you know, I have to take a lot of medications. I have to take a lot of antibiotics. I have a lot of symptoms. So it's been a journey, and I'm here to tell you about that journey. So let's dive in. After I was admitted and I did that update video and everything, the next few days were pretty hectic, trying to figure out how we wanted to treat it, what medicines I can and can't take because of allergies, what has more of an effect on me than other things. And then, you know, it's, oh, well, you're taking this medicine as an antibiotic so that you don't get sick from this, or this is supposed to help the healing process, but then you're taking this medicine because the medicine we gave you as an antibiotic causes this in you, and we need to treat that too. So a fun side effect I've gotten is that now I have a newfound anxiety I have to deal with. I've always always, I mean, I think everybody gets a little bit of anxiety, you know? But I'd say mine was just like normal, like, oh, first day of school, you get butterflies. I've never really had an issue with anxiety before, so when it came in clutch this time, it's been hard to deal with. I still don't think I fully have it under control. It's very difficult, and mine seems to be easily triggered by little things that like don't even matter, and then I think about that, and then, you know, I get like mad at myself because I'm like, why are you mad about this? It's not even anything big. Why are you upset? And it's just the little things that just set me off. Like little tiny things, just like out of nowhere too. It's bizarre. Trying to learn how to deal with it. And some of it I've been able to manage and stuff like that. I found different techniques and such. But when you've never had it before, and then all of a sudden you do, it's a very confusing. So this was the journey. I decided I'm not doing it on my own. So I am putting myself through therapy. And I'd say it's been helping a lot, actually. Not just with anxiety and stuff, but through some other things too. Opening up about some things that I thought I'd never like tell anybody or anything like that. And I might talk to you guys about some of those things, which was part of what I was saying earlier on how I was going to split these videos, because I was going to do one video with just full medical update, and then one video talking about what I want to do on the channel next. But then I was like, do people really want to just watch a video where it's just all about the medical stuff and none of the other stuff that goes on? It's just like, oh, well, yeah, I came and, you know, I had the wounds and I had to have the wound vac, and then once we stopped using the wound vac, they started wrapping it and putting this in it, and it was doing this, and this causes this symptom, and this causes this symptom, and just like that. And I was like, if people wanted to watch that, they could watch a documentary or something. I want these vlogs and any future vlogs. Sorry about the shaking again, I'm sorry. I'm not crying or anything, it's just literally the tremors. But I want these vlogs, I want you guys to understand that I'm being real with you when I'm talking about these things. And not just, oh yeah, well, I guess I'll tell people about the medical side. I guess I'll tell people about such and such or whatever. So yeah, edema to lymphedema. And there's such a long list of like all the things that's wrong with my body right now. I have a lot of fluids, so I'm often very swollen. It's not it doesn't take away my motivation, but it does make a lot of things hard to do, because if I overdo it, my skin starts to do this thing called weeping. I didn't know this could happen. It's where the fluids start to build up so much and I swell. But then the fluids after that don't know where to go. So they come out. Literally, it breaks the skin and I start to drip these fluids. I didn't even know it was a thing until one day I don't remember what I was doing. But I was sitting here talking to my mom and I looked down and there was like a streak of like this light red going down my leg. And I said, "What's that?" And they were like, "Oh, well, your skin is weeping." So the fluids are literally pushing their way out and dripping down my leg because they don't know where else to go. And it hurts a lot. And for a while there, it looked like I got into a tangle with Freddy Krueger because it leaves a scar that kind of looks like almost like a big paper cut, I guess is the best way to describe it. But it's red and it's angry and it hurts. Which is a little bit limiting because like my face is a little swollen too. But when you're trying to do something and your skin is literally ripping open while you're trying to do it, it's not exactly the most pleasant feeling. So unfortunately, I have to spend more time in the bed than I'd like. But I do keep myself busy. I do word searches and I'm actually working on a little project that I'm going to do for a video coming soon that I'm really excited about, but I don't want to give you guys any details on that because it's a secret and I haven't even told the people here what I'm doing, because I want it to be like a big surprise thing. Anyways, I find ways to keep myself busy. I have my games and stuff like that I always keep in motion. And then when I can get up and move, I'll get up and I'll clean the room or walk around, do some stretches so that, I'm sorry about that. Do some stretches so that, my legs don't completely give out on me. You gotta keep moving. And I was gonna sit here and run through like every little thing that's happened to me since I've been here and some of the horror stories of my big anxiety attacks I had and stuff like that. But you know what? When it comes down to it, it doesn't really matter what exactly is wrong with me. Like, yes, we have to treat the edema and we have to treat my GVH and we have to, do all these different little things, but it's not about the problem. It's how you approach the problem and how, you handle it and decide if that's going to be a setback or not, because that's what gets you through it all. If you go through all of your procedures and stuff, just thinking the worst, you're going to be miserable all the time. And why would you want to be miserable? It's easier to just not be miserable, because that weighs on you too, and it weighs on your health and how you heal too. Because if you believe you're not going to get better, more than likely you're just going to be sitting stagnant, because you're not encouraging yourself to get better and fight for healing and all that. It's just, I mean, but don't get me wrong, there is a lot wrong with me. It's the lymphedema, it's the constant dressing changes, it's the surgeries. Today alone, I had to get a dressing change, and my skin is so sensitive because of the GVH and stuff. The pain I was feeling was nuts. And like I said, I don't want to just sit here and tell you all the medical stuff, but that is also kind of the point of some of it. So let's somewhat review my script here. Yeah, I know I have to give you guys a long, and I know this isn't very professional, but I'm still learning a lot with YouTube. One thing I've been enjoying is there's this app called Duolingo. It's like a language app. Yeah, I've been learning a lot of Spanish, and I've been doing pretty good. There's actually one of the employees here, he comes around and picks up the trash. And we had a decent conversation the other day. I mean, I butchered probably so many words, but he told me, he's like, you're not that bad, and stuff like that. Maybe because he felt bad for me because I'm in the hospital. And then, you know, I've been thinking about a lot of different videos I'd like to do for this channel, a lot of different engagement I'd like to put into it, and with you guys and stuff, because there's just so much. I mean, your skin can weep. Who's outside of this situation? I probably never would have known that. And I'm always seeing like new things and learning new things and stuff like that, but I just can't. I still can't grasp that your skin can weep like that. But let's see here. Oh, at first, in order to pull off some of the fluids to help with the swelling and stuff, which they've been pulling off 2 liters of fluids off my body for at least 2 days in a row. And I'm like, where? 2 liters? That's a whole soda bottle, you know? Like, where is it coming from? How is it doing it? How do we make it stop so I can go home? Or at least not feel so, like, I guess bloated is the best thing I could compare it to. I don't really know how else to describe the feeling of what it is. So I guess it's like you're bloated, kind of. all the time. And it's not fun. No. So, like I said, a lot of this has caused unwelcome side effects and stuff like that. But you know what? Being here this day, it's mostly been just me here. And, you know, that sucks. Of course I miss my family and stuff like that. Of course I'd love to have my mom here and stuff, but she's got little ones. She's gotta be at home. She can't be here all the time, and this time it's just, it hit us hard and at a rough patch. So this stay, it's been mostly me. But I'm not as upset about it as I thought I'd be. But I think it's because I kind of put a twist on it, and I'm like, well, if you think about it, it's kind of like if I were to go off to live in a dorm for college. This is my dorm room. This is my hub now, you know? So I have my decorations, I have meals in my fridge and stuff, because don't get me wrong, the food here is amazing. I love the food here, but I can only order so many tuna melts before I need something else. So, you know, I do have my own stuff in here, because fun fact, City of Hope, they have little mini fridges in the rooms and stuff. And then also, you know, it's just me, so it's my room, you know? So I get to decorate it with what I want and stuff like that. But the point is, straight off and started rambling, sorry about that. I've learned a lot about myself and my support system and just a lot of different little things in life that just, I mean, like I said, I started doing therapy, and it helped me realize, like, there's some things that have happened in my life that I didn't realize had so much of an effect on me as it does. And in a weird, twisted way, sorry, medicines make me a little gassy, I'm sorry. But in a weird, twisted way, I'm actually kind of grateful for this day, because, you know, I've learned a lot through it, and I'm still learning. I'm still hearing about new things that they're trying and stuff like that. And yeah, there's the negatives, like the pain and, you know, being away from family and stuff like that. But I think that helps me too, to kind of just think of it as like I moved out, because it puts like a positive spin on the whole situation, and half the battle is like how you approach it. And if you only approach it negatively, you're only going to get negative results, and nobody wants that. So anyways, like I said, I just wanted to make a vlog where I come on here and I talk to you guys and I explain to you, like, I do have some upcoming videos, ideas. I already started a script for one of them that I'm gonna work on, and I will properly lay out all of the different medical things I have wrong with me or have had that had to get treated while I was here, and I will explain them because, again, that was the point of creating this channel, was so that people could learn about cancer and the bone marrow transplant and all of the stuff that comes with it. But I'm coming back after being gone for what, a month, 2 months. So I couldn't, I've been trying to get a video to you guys for a couple weeks now, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I think it was because I was trying too hard to do the whole medical update thing first. And really, I just needed to come and talk to you guys and just let you know that this is where I'm at. And I'm actually doing a lot better than you'd think with all of this. I really am. There was a while there where I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know what was going on. My medicines were causing so many different things, which is also something I'd like to explain in another video. That's why I don't want to get too into that, because some of it's a doozy. But yeah, this was just to say I'm coming back. I am gonna do videos. I'm actually working on setting a schedule where it's like, brainstorm this day, script this day, film this day, edit this day, and then upload this day. Thinking of doing uploads on Sundays, but in the evenings, because, you know, everybody has church in the morning and stuff like that. I don't want to update in the morning while people are doing their church and everything. And I know some people do later church too, so I'm not saying anything against that. It's just, that was my logic behind that. So, but yeah, I'm definitely coming back. I'm working on the update video and a couple other little fun videos. I have so many ideas of what I want to do. It's going to be crazy once I can get this schedule figured out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. You know what? I'm not even gonna edit it or anything. It's just gonna go up like this. This is what it is. Because sometimes that's life. This is what it is. Just gotta roll with the punches, you know? Oh, real quick before we go, look at this mug my mom got me. This is Beauty and the Beast. Look at this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it. And I have my nightly tea and my morning coffee in it. It's so pretty. I love that. Anyways, okay, so yeah, thank you all for joining my ramble here. If you're even still watching, if you are still watching, thanks. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.